So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely first day of autumn. Today I am going to be showing you my autumn makeup look for 2024. Before we begin, I am going to be bringing you guys in closer. Prior to filming, I prepared my skin with the Rimmel Matte Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. This is in the colour Ivory. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be wearing my makeup for the season ahead. All of the products are drugstore, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. That being said, let's get right into this video. So off camera, I prepared my concealer and I'm going to be mixing that in with a little bit of the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Skin Brightening Foundation, because although this is a pale shade, I feel like I will need to mix a little bit of this because I still have a little bit of a tan, and the makeup look that we are going for today, it won't make it a suitable match. So the colour I used in the Wake Me Up is the colour Ivory, although it is a little bit more on the yellow undertone. I should know what my undertone is, so at least I get to see what foundation I should go towards once I eventually go back to my regular colour, and then at least it's something I can think about year round, because a lot of people are guilty of this one because they feel like they need to wear the same one year round, and then they later find out it's like not suitable because they really need to go in with a lot of blusher and bronzer. Since we are talking about that, the powder I'm using here is the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is in the colour Transparent. I'm just using that to set my concealer like under my eyes and like on my acne scarring, because we want our makeup to last most if not all day. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a little bit of this Bourjois, I don't know why I nearly said Benefit there, Bourjois Chocolate bronzer. This is number 51. The smell of this reminds me of the Too Faced chocolate bronzer, so at least it's a nice beginner contour shade, although I'm not someone who would want to go in with a contour, so I'll be definitely giving that a miss. I once got it done in my local shopping mall and it just looked absolutely awful. It looked like I'd been tangled and if somebody had like painted it on my face when I was asleep. So at least I'm just sticking with bronzer like what I know, and at least it's something that I can just take and it'll not date if I was to watch this back in 5 years time. Blusher, now I'm going to be moving on to this one here. This is a matte blusher, the Rimmel Maxi in the shade Exposed. It's a nice natural colour. It does have a slight red undertone to it, although we are going into autumn. I mean, we can't believe we are on the end of September going into October, and it was the first day of autumn. Let me know what your favourite things about autumn are. I like autumn because you can appreciate the warm weather and still be cosy at the same time, while it is still a little bit soon for the chunky knit jumpers. I mean, I've got like a jumper on today, but it's not like a really thick one, because I mean, I feel like in September and October it is still a little bit sharp to be like wearing the really chunky ones that you tend to see more in November. Whenever I think of autumn, I always think of the leaves falling off the trees and on the ground, especially when I've taken my dog out for a walk. I really find the sound of crunching in the leaves, whether that be my feet or his paws. Or if you have dogs, do you find the sound of the paws crunching in the leaves satisfying? Because it just shows you that it still brings colour to your day in as well. Because normally you tend to see like when you get like your green grass and then you have all like your pavements, and I love the colour that the leaves change into reds, yellows, oranges and then browns, and then they drop at the ground. I don't particularly like the wet leaves, but I do like dry ones, so I am looking forward to seeing if I can do some photos of my local area, or like if I go out and about somewhere where I can see all the colour changing trees. I have noticed that the trees have been changing like a lot earlier this year. I don't know if it was to do because I've had a lot of rain, or it might have been because it has been warmer a lot earlier than normal. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this highlighter palette from my Soph face and eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to go in with this one here. I'm just going to be making this very subtle, and I'm also going to be using this to do my eye makeup. The shade I'm going to be taking here is this one here. I think this is the follow-up to the Extra Spice palette, so I'm going to take this gold here, which is called, I know she did a gold one called Dreams, and I'm just going to be applying this to my eyelid. I do have a few autumn themed makeup and outfit videos going up on Life with Laura, as well as a number of themed covers for Laura Sings as we go on to the final stretch to Halloween. I am looking forward to see what Halloween looks I might fancy doing this year, because both the years I have done I did the Disney 100 this year and they were a lot of fun to make. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing a little bit of research of what I might want to do. I fancy doing the clown from the It movie series, so at least it would be a lot of fun to do, getting out the face paints again, and then doing a one where if I wanted to do like a traditional one such as a vampire, a zombie, or any ones that you guys want me to do, because I would love to hear some of your suggestions, because at least I can get to see, at least on my channel, I should be able to bring some of your favourite things about Halloween to life. So I'm going to go in with this copper shade here. It's the one that's directly underneath. Oops, I just stuck a finger in there. This one here. And I'm just putting this on the outer part of my eye. I might need to go in with a white because it is a little bit on the warm side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a white and I'm just going to pop that underneath just to soften my outer V. I'm not going to do any liner with this one because I am going to be going in with more of a bolder lip. So we'll just be making the eyes semi-neutral but still very autumnal, because it just thinks of all leaves, conkers and all things great. And then what I'll be doing is I'll just be going in with mascara in just a moment. I kind of want to do something with my eyebrows, but I feel like the only shade I'll be able to use is this one. So what I might do is I might just use my finger to feed this through. This shade here looks more blonde on my finger than it does in the pan. So I would say, I don't know what that would be. I might see if I can use that. I might try and use that one, but for now I'm going to be saving this for another video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that just to work through my eyebrows. I'm keeping it more natural because I've already went for a, I don't know if you guys would call this bold, but I would definitely say that it is bold in my mindset. Mascara now, I'm going to be going in with this Soap & Glory Thick and Fast. You guys know how much I love this. I haven't been able to do a lot of filming recently because the weather's just been absolutely horrible. It's raining outside as we speak, so it's like one of these ones where the light's been horrible and I haven't been able to do anything, because if I was to film anything without my light hoop on, everything would just look dark and then I would be getting feedback saying that they can't see what I'm doing. So at least that has given me a bit of a boost. And the last thing I need to do is lips. Whenever I think of autumn, I always think of berries or cranberries. I do have a lipstick video coming up soon, which is about best drugstore cranberry and plum lipsticks. One of my favourites, and what will be featured in my next video is this. This is the KIKO Smart Fusion lipstick. This is in the colour 429 and it is absolutely gorgeous. I featured this in my KIKO lipstick collection. It does look a lot darker in the tube, but once you get it on your lips it's not as bad, and it is more of a lustery balmy finish as opposed to like your traditional lipsticks, where if you were to wear this as a traditional lipstick I would recommend that you go in with a brush and then going back over with the actual lipstick if you wanted to give it a little bit more intensity, because I know a lot of you guys, it might only be the first time that you're wearing a berry lipstick and you might not necessarily be used to wearing one. And I love the feel of this as well. It just feels so creamy and luxurious without breaking the bank. And there you have it, guys. That is my finished autumn makeup look for 2024. I hope you guys enjoy me talking about what my favourite products are going to be for this year, as well as getting ready for the season ahead, preparing for any Halloween videos that I'm thinking about doing, and then also giving you guys a bit of a inspiration if you're wanting to recreate this look yourself. Let me know what your favourite autumn products are. I do have my September favourites coming up, so I would definitely say that this one and a lot of these Soph palettes will definitely feature in this video. In the meantime, guys, be sure to hit the bell down below, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.